Alright guys, so there's some new content out today with the upcoming patch basically, and I just thought I'd go and have a look at it from a goal making perspective, and I thought while I was here I would tell you guys about it so people could decide if they wanted to go there. It's just effectively a really good leveling event. You complete the quests and they're really easy. I am insanely overgeared for a leveling event, but I've brought my wife along here and she's benefiting from my overgearedness. So there's the potential here from a goal-making perspective to carry people through these dailies. I don't know how much people would pay for it, but if you brought 5 people along and they were paying 2,000 or 3,000 gold each while you just did the daily, you would make a lot of gold there. And there's probably people who want to finish it in 10 minutes or less. And if you're 650-ish or higher, you could definitely do that. So from each of the dailies you complete, and then you get items out of them. So the items, they happen, like there's just, from a DEing perspective, there's quite a lot there, but even from a vendoring perspective, you could do very well. So there's a lot of ways to make gold here. There's also, for every quest you finish, renown that you get given for the actual faction, the new faction. And once you reach a certain level, you can exchange the resonance crystals for pets and toys. And they're just basically other versions of the links that you can get, like Tiberius. But they are different modes. One of them is like it glows purple like a shadow priest, and the other one is armored. So there will be people who want those just from a collector's perspective, but potentially from battle pets as well. So I'll let you know as I film this, I guess, if I come across any other ways to make gold with this new leveling thing. It's just insanely easy to get gear and finish the quest. I think the most effective way to make gold would be carrying people through the quests, the weekly quests. You get the daily quests, you get 3 a day, and then there's this as well. I don't think people would want carrying through that. At least at the moment, there's enough people there that they don't need that kind of help. It's just an insane amount of people trying to do the content. But definitely for the 3 dailies, I think there's potential there that people will want that. Oh, all right, guys. So there's 5 quests initially, 2 of them golden quests, and then 3 what I assume are daily quests. When you complete the big boss, this guy, he happens every 30 minutes, so it's pretty easy if you're trying to gear up. You get one of these things, and then you can exchange it for these, which is pretty good from a gearing up perspective. If you're new or you're looking at leveling at alt for this expansion, it's a very easy way to get this. Like I said, I'm here because I'm helping my wife gear up, but I am getting the added benefit of all of these other things to sell. But the thing of interest here is the reputation. So I'll just open, hopefully the right one. There it is. With the reputation that you get these things. So these are bind on pickup. They always are. But usually you can learn pets and put them in a cage afterwards and then sell them. Obviously, you can see here these are red for me. The event started today, so I don't have the reputation yet. But I do think it would be worthwhile farming these and buying them and putting them in the cage. They are costing resonance crystals, but all of these quests give you loads of resonance crystals. The dailies and the golden quests and even the little bags that you get have given me a whole lot of crystals just today. So I don't think there's a barrier. I think that in the process of getting the reputation here, you will get what you need to buy these pets. And judging off how the pet worked for Siren Isles, so there was a pet drop on Siren Isles, and there could be a pet drop here. I haven't looked into everything yet, obviously. It's been out for a day, so not everybody's aware of everything just yet. But there was 2 pet drops on Siren Isles, and I was lucky enough to be able to farm one pretty consistently and easily. And that pet was selling for me for 50,000 gold, at least initially. So if you can spend some time on this, the first couple of people to be getting the renown high enough to get these pets are really going to hit the mother load in terms of being able to sell them, because there are a bunch of people who aren't interested in leveling alts who aren't going to come do this, who will want the pets. So there is a lot of overlap there, and being the first at anything is going to get you what you want. So other couple of things of note is the mount, which pretty awesome. Like, you can't sell it, but come on, that's one of the better mounts Blizzard has made for a little while. So if you're a collector and that interests you, come and get them. And I'll quickly show you these pets here. So you can see here how it looks like Tiberius, but in shadow form. And this is like a Tiberius in armor. So they've got different names, but Blizzard hasn't done much to change the models. This one's cool, and I really like the mount. And that's another thing too. I guess it's possible people will want those carries through those dailies, even if you aren't leveling an alt, even if there isn't a gearing goal for you, just to get the reputation you need to get this mount. So it's up to you guys what you're doing with this, but I do think there is a possibility you could sell these kinds of carries. And then even if you're not looking at that type of thing, just farming it yourself to be able to sell these pets, I think will make a steady amount of gold, at least initially. And then once the enthusiasm for it dies off, it'll go back to being a higher price. So for the Siren Isles, there are toys, the Hello Full Cash or whatever it is, and another one. And I've been pretty consistently selling those for 7,500 gold since it started. Initially, I was selling them for about 25,000 gold and then it dipped. But still 7,000 gold for a thing I can pick up from a vendor is pretty good. And it is still selling. So these kinds of things will continue to sell and it's not overly difficult to collect. So go and have a check out of this new area, especially if you've got any alts you want to bring. I don't know if Renown is warbound. I think it is. It probably is. Like I said, I have a single character. I play a single character, so I don't know a whole lot about how it works across the warbound. So go and check that out yourself. Somebody mentioned that I should do some cooking videos, so I'm going to go have a look at that next and see if I can do some cooking videos. I haven't done cooking since you needed firewood to start the campfires in WoW. So yeah, we'll see how we go with that, but I will make some videos if I'm discovering that there is ways to make gold with that. But go and check out this new content. I'm sure more will come with this, but it's really easy to do. Just go spend 20 minutes there. My only side note is don't come over here in war mode. You can see I'm not in war mode. You will get annihilated. Like, even if nobody attacks you, just in the fight here, there are so many people attacking all at once that you'll get annihilated by AoE or something, so don't come over in war mode. That's all for today's video, and as always, remember, girls don't play WoW.